Supervisor, and a point of personal privilege to make a statement. My favorite color has always been pink, and now I know why. After a routine mammogram and ultrasound, I was diagnosed with breast cancer the first week of December. Last Thursday, I underwent a lumpectomy at NYU. The operation was a success. I want to sincerely thank my doctors and nurses at NYU, one of the country's leading academic medical centers. Once I'm fully healed from the surgery in about 4 weeks, I will have about 3 weeks of radiation. I consider myself extremely fortunate. I'm living proof that routine mammograms do make all the difference. Luckily, the cancer was caught very early and will make a full and speedy recovery. I share this news with you for several reasons. I'm not looking for anyone's sympathy. One, most importantly, at 45 years old and with low risk factors for breast cancer, I had every reason to procrastinate my annual mammogram. I wish to serve as a vocal advocate for early detection of breast cancer. As busy moms juggling kids, careers, life, we tend to put our health at the end of the to-do list. I hope that by sharing my experience, I can alter what could otherwise be an awful diagnosis for a family to endure. I would like to place particular focus on outreach to minority women who've all too often not had adequate access to health care. Simply put, we are all in this together. Second, I'm a public official. I was hired by the 5th Councilwoman District to do a job. I tend to face things head-on and openly. I'm not ashamed of this challenge, and I will certainly not shy away from it. And for all you political gossipers out there, if I'm fortunate enough to receive the nomination by my party, the Republican Party, to run for re-election this November, I will enthusiastically accept it. The last 7 weeks have taught me a lot. You never quite know how you'll respond when a doctor tells you that you have cancer. Admittedly, I'm amazingly fortunate with early detection, the type of cancer, and the lack of genetic markers. I resolved early on to guarantee that this story has a happy ending and to recommit myself to public service and life in the arena. I plan to marshal all attention and resources necessary to better understand the high incidence of cancer on Long Island. I will aggressively push for greater research into the quality of Long Island's drinking water and the impact of environmental toxins on our public health. More can and must be done at the federal, state, and local levels. We cannot allow critical funding of the National Institutes of Health to be held hostage by political infighting and uninformed policymakers. Medical breakthroughs require funding, perseverance, and the ability to dream. Finally, I wish to thank my family. My husband is the only guy who could turn cancer surgery into a romantic New York City date night. That's why I love him. My mom, thank you for keeping it together with the kids and for your understanding. Thank you to my brother Sean for his words of encouragement. And a very special thank you to my Aunt Barbara who helped me navigate the medical maze. And finally, thank you to my dad. Now that the election is over, the votes have been counted, and the out-of-state money has been donated, I wish to say in a very personal way how thankful and lucky I am to have Pete King as my dad. As I faced this challenge after my first call to John, I called my dad to tell him the news. Dad has been with me every gritty step of the way. He has organized pickup at ballet and gymnastics. He has fed the kids, taken out the dog. He has lended an ear and has been actively engaged in every medical development along the way. For some political opportunists to even suggest that my dad doesn't support women's health care and empowerment is appalling. It seems recently that it's become fashionable to attack someone's character and unload the most baseless accusations simply to get ahead and score political points. I'm reminded of the day I missed the town of Hempstead Kwanzaa ceremony. I had just finished an MRI biopsy and was afraid that I would be running late to my daughter's performance in the Nutcracker. I made a family decision not to let my 10-year-old down, yet I was called yet again a fraud and a hypocrite for doing so. The last 7 weeks have taught me that kindness and decency do matter, and we as public officials need to start leading with class and dignity. And on a very happy note, I now have yet another plastic surgeon in my Rolodex, and forever will fit into my skinny jeans with my new and improved healthy diet. So now let's get to work.